is going down, everybody? It is your boy Serge Valor, and today I'm bringing you episode 1 of my Road to Pro series. As you are actually, even before I get into everything, I'm actually gonna link the rules and regulations thing down in the description below because basically I stole slash took slash got the idea off of my cousin who's known as Endgame, and he actually had started a YouTube series about this that I think lasted for about 16 parts and but he is going to college now and he doesn't really want to keep doing it because it's a really long series and he just doesn't really have time for it, which is I mean, I completely understand. It's not really my choice, but I thought I'd start up my own version of it now that Advanced Warfare's been out for about a month, and I'm trying to think of multiple things to do on this YouTube channel, and this is kind of one of them. So yeah, make sure you guys go watch that video because those are gonna have like most of the basic rules. Disregard like the Columbus stuff and the fact that he skips numbers between like 100 and 200. I'm going through all of them here. I'll actually go. This is the first tournament I'll be doing. But see, as you guys can see, fucking pop-ups, man, I tell you. I don't know what it is. Anyway, as you guys can see here, I'm doing literally all of them, and actually, the website I'm using is challenge.com, and they've added two-stage tournaments, and basically, if you don't know what two-stage tournaments is that it basically is like group play. So like if you guys watch like Columbus, it's pool play, and then X amount of teams or proceed out of pool play. So like as of right now, I'm just doing a 3-team single elimination single stage. So basically it's just like the normal single elimination tournament, as you guys can see right in front of your face. I'm actually gonna go back and show you a 2-stage. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. Let this fucking pop up. Thank you. Alright. So, see, this is 2-stage. So, as you can see on the left-hand side over here where my cursor is, group stage. So, right here it says 3 and then an arrow 2. That means there are 3 teams in each group, and then out of each group, 2 teams will make it to the final stage. And of course, right now, with there only being 3 teams in these tournaments, or these next 6 tournaments, there will only be each two-stage tournament will have only 2 people coming out of them. Once we get further down into like the 20s or like the 10s and 20s, you'll see like multiple groups, and then you'll see multiple groups, and you'll see like 5 teams per group, and only 2 make it, or only 3 make it, or only 1 make it. And then you'll see like the round robins, since the round robins are really like repetitive, and round robins are search and destroy only, which wasn't my choice. It was my cousin's choice. Like it'll be like say there's 30 teams, it'll be like 10 groups, and like 2 will make it out of their pool and stuff like that. I will go back here. A couple basic rules. Yes, this is against bots. One, I'm not delusional. I know this is against bots. I know that this in no way actually makes me good. It doesn't make me like a pro. It doesn't make me like, I'm not delusional. I'm not out of my mind. I'm not crazy. I'm just doing this for like a simulation type deal. Let's see here. 2, I'm not going to. I don't actually make the tournaments. My cousin does in his spare time, and literally, each set number of teams has 6 tournaments. So like 3-team tournaments has 6 tournaments. So there's the single elimination single stage, the 2-stage for it, the double elimination single stage, the 2-stage for it, round robin, and then the 2-stage round robin. There is actually Swiss, but Swiss is the exact same as round robin, so I'm not going to bother with it. Another thing is that the first 2 rounds, or the first round, whether it be the finals, semifinals, or quarterfinals or round 1 or round 5 or whatever, will always be best of 1, which will be a search and destroy. As you can see, like right here, semifinals, best of 1. So it'll be a search and destroy between me and that's my cousin's team. Or, yeah. And then the next one after that will be a best of 3, as you can see, which will be against Savage Gaming, and that will go uplink, hardpoint, and then if need be, search. But since it's recruit bots, I doubt I will need ever go to a game 3, except for when we get to like the actual events and stuff, which won't be till the end of the season. But like I said, that's in that video. Well, I might as well just describe. I might as well just do it. Whatever. What the hell. Basically, kind of how it's gonna happen is I go from 3 team to 256 team because that is what's limited on this website. Once I go to 256 team, if I win, I get the option to go to, I believe it's MLG Columbus as the 16 seed. Any pro team things will automatically be veteran bots. And why I'm saying that is that through this tournament that you see on your screen right now, all the way to 256, that'll be season 1, quote unquote, season 1. That'll be season 1. Once you beat that, or I beat that, it'll go to season 2, which will put the enemies at regular bots, and my team will be recruit bots. That signifies that the team I'm with, I know it's not an actual team, but the team I'm with is playing better competition. So at the end of regular versus recruit, it goes to regular versus regular. Now this signifies that I got on a better team. It'll still have the same name. I'll still be on Search Esports. So, and then after that, that would be season 3. So season 4 would be hardened versus recruit. Now that signifies that I had a setback, and I'm still facing, or I had a setback, but I'm still facing harder opponents. At that point, it shouldn't still be too hard. I should still win my games. But then season 5 would be hardened versus regular, season 6 would be hardened versus hardened, and then season 7 or 8, whatever it is, will be veteran versus recruit. That's where it gets interesting. That is where I get a little afraid. I should win those games. I can't 100% say, like, hardpoint is really hard. But anyway, past that, because once I get to veteran versus veteran, even like once I get to like MLG Columbus and like you'll see like UMG Dallas and that kind of stuff, veteran versus veteran with me on a veteran team is I wouldn't say insanely easy, but I win every game. So what I'm kind of going to do is either remove a player from my team, so I'd have 3 people on my team, or add a player to their team, like, so it'd be a 5-on-4, or maybe if I have to, it'd be like a 5-on-3, just to see if I can get the games to be as even as I possibly can. One thing I'm adding in here is seasons, besides the like 3 to 256. If in MLG Columbus, if I make MLG Columbus, which will have pool play like it did this year, if I do make top 8, I will have, you make the pro season. Of course, in the pro season, the other 4 are dictated by pro points, which I can't keep track of pro points on here because I could not think of a way to do it to save my life. But anyway, so if I make top 8, I make the pro, the pro season 1. That would be considered, and then of course I'd be in there. You'd have your 12 teams. You'd play it. I'd just have it at like as a round robin on here. Basically that would be kind of like an off to the side thing. Like if I did make it in my first season, which I doubt it, because in my first season if you make it during the recruit versus recruit, it's, I think Columbus, it's going to be 8 veteran bots versus your 4, like, which includes me, and then 3 recruit. And then once you have a regular team, it's 7, and then once you have a hardened team, it's 6, and then once you have a veteran team, it's 5, and then I adjust it from there. Or I could probably lower it down. Yeah, no, that'll be fine, because that way it'll give it a challenge, and it's so I don't like as like a team, like I can't like go in and win MLJ Columbus just instantly. And I can't get I can't join season 1 instantly, and all this stuff. It kind of makes me work towards it and stuff, because this whole like season 1 quote unquote is gonna be insanely easy. It's against recruit bots. It's gonna be blowouts. It's gonna be like 250 O's. There's gonna be DNA bombs. Search and destroys are gonna be 6 O's. Uplinks are gonna be like 20, 21 O's. Yes, you can get 21 points. Capture the flags are gonna be like 8 or 9-0. It's gonna be pretty repetitive, and it'll get really boring for me. And kind of how I'm gonna spice it up is I'm gonna talk about other teams over to my gameplay. So one major thing to remember during when I do that is that, yes, I know these are bots. Yes, I know they're not consistent. Yes, I know it's completely random. But in order to get through this boring first couple of seasons, I have to do this, and it is literally the only thing I can think of. I suppose I could do it on like actual topics. I could do that, but anyway, couple quick things before I actually end this video. This video is going way longer than I thought it. No, actually, it's not. Anyway, matches between 2 teams, like say, because this first one, or actually, quick before I get into that, I'm going to be keeping track of placements. So like, say I win this tournament, that'll be a first placement for me, it'll be a second placement for Savage, and it'll be a third placement for Josh's team. I'll be keeping place of these. These will help dictate seeds. So like this next tournament, which will be the 3-team single elimination 2 stage, I would have the number 1 seed, Savage would have the 2 seed, and Endgame would keep his third seed. I'll keep these. It's just kind of like an off thing that I do. Like it'll help like for like when we get to like Columbus, and like who wins Columbus, and like who's doing well in the season, because like because if I ever eventually, once I make the season playoffs will come in between like the season playoffs will come, or not the playoffs, but the actual season will come in between once I end the 256 like my tournament season, and then it'll go to the pro season, which I'll play as a round robin, but it won't be search only, of course. It'll be best of 5 like it is normally. And then in order to get to Columbus and to continue on in those major tournaments, I have to win. I don't have to win the playoffs, but I have to place well, I don't know how I'll do it. Probably like top 4, and then I'll get in there or something like that, and then I'll keep track of who wins which tournaments. Like Optic Gaming wins 1 tournament, or like I'll keep that down. I'll keep their first place. So then the next tournament, like MLG Dallas or MLG Anaheim, they'll have the number 1 seed since they're the best team, or something like that. And another thing I'm gonna do is I might adjust the difficulties between these 2 like bots, or the bots teams, because like say if I somehow get the 15 seed instead of the 16 seed, and it's like Optic Gaming versus like, I don't know, some shitty team, like I shouldn't say shitty team, they're actually pretty good, but like Automatic Reload or Rise, because Rise is playing really bad right now. But like if they get put up against them, I might give Optic Gaming's team 1 extra bot. I wouldn't lower the difficulty, because that's an automatic win for whichever team's the higher difficulty, but just something along those lines. But anyway, I cannot remember what I was going to talk about. That's always good, because I keep trailing off. I just start talking about shit. And anyways, yeah, if I missed anything, or just go watch the rules and regulations for his channel. It's he basically goes over everything. Like if I lose a tournament, if I don't place first in a tournament, I have to restart all the way back, and I don't get put up into the next level. Like say I lose, which definitely won't happen, but say I lose like the 27 team single elimination 2 stage. Like I don't make the final bracket. I would have to start all the way back, and then I would be considered on season 2. So it's kind of a race against like, because like the final thing is going to be COD champs. If like I want to see how many seasons it takes me to get to COD champs and win COD champs, first place COD champs, and I'm gonna try to keep track of like how many like MLG Columbuses I win, or UMG, or the Gfinities and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I think that's basically about it. Um, this first episode, or the second episode, because this technically is the first episode, will just be a search and destroy again on Biolab. First seed usually picks map, so like you see I have first seed against Josh's team. I'm gonna go ahead and start the tournament. Josh is my cousin, so I will have map pick, and it's S&D, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably pick Detroit for sure. That's probably my favorite search map. But anyway, yep, you can see here, guys. If I win this, I move on to play Savage Gaming. But anyways, I'll talk about that in the next video. I'll kind of start going into depth about these teams, and I mean, none of the teams really hold any significance. They're not really actually teams that I've played against. They're just like there's just like random team names I thought of. Some of them are based on like actual names. Like I think there's Baylor Gaming. That's like my dog's name. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode where I actually play a game.